lot of fire trucks in here, so you guys are all going to be seeing those very soon. For those that may not be able to get the total glimpse, you may know some of the pools in the background. We are continuing our splash zones that started in last year's parade. If you're in a splash zone, and those of you listening, feel free to squirt each other, and also those in the parade. Expect that you're going to get wet. Some of the parade participants pass by as well. But remember, if you see a no water or no splash sign, no squirting, please. Those are some of the parade participants who absolutely cannot and do not want to get wet. So please respect them. Wait till it's safe to squirt again. So as you see here right now, passing by us is the Bethel Tate Fire Department out of Bethel, Ohio. Again, as I alluded to, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of fire departments coming out this year. We see Madeira and Indian Hill getting ready to pass by. This is probably, I got to be honest, I've been doing this 7 years, probably one of the largest parades I've ever been a part of a Frontier Day. So, again, we appreciate all the local communities outside of our Milford, Miami Township area coming out to spend the evening with us. Absolutely beautiful weather. For those of you guys remember last year, I feel like it was 90 degrees out here. Very difficult for everyone walking into the parade. So we love this absolutely great weather and the turnout that we've had as a result as well. So look forward to enjoying the rest of the weekend with everybody. While we're waiting for our Grand Marshals to make their way towards us, I'd like to take a minute to tell you a little about the Milford Miami Township Chamber of Commerce. For those of you guys that aren't aware, this is the organization that puts on the parade and Frontier Days itself. I'm a board member for the Chamber, and we believe that every business has value and is unique and important to the community. We provide a number of benefits in the areas of marketing, networking, and cost savings to help even the smallest, newest businesses succeed. You can learn more about us at milfordmiamitownship.com. Okay, coming up, the fun part of our parade steps off with our parade sponsor, Champion Windows. Their banner's being carried by Chris Richter, there on your right, the owner of Paint Playground, formerly known to those of you in the area as the Craft Lab. She's walking in honor of CODA for Team Tyler, her 16-year-old nephew and transplant recipient. CODA stands for the Children's Organ Transplant Association. She's accompanied by Chance LeBans, an active volunteer with both the Paint Playground and a number of our chamber events. Coming behind them as we pan out into this is we have our Grand Marshals this year, and we actually have co-Grand Marshals, two very special local men who show that with hard work and commitment, you can reach your dreams. Johnny Villardo, known as the unofficial mayor of Milford, has quite an impressive record of accomplishments with the Special Olympics. In September of 2013, Johnny first qualified for the National Special Olympics by becoming the State of Ohio gold medalist. 2014, he went on to compete on the national level, representing Team Ohio Golf, and brought home the gold. And he has worked at our local Kroger for 26 years, where he greets every customer with a smile. Co-Grand Marshal T.C. Cook completed in track and field, winning silver in javelin in the Special Olympics at Ohio State University. We're so proud of him. You probably also recognize him from Kroger, where he has worked for 10 years. Thank you, T.C. and Johnny, for serving as our Grand Marshals and being such smiling faces at Kroger. Right behind them, Milford City Council. We'd like to welcome Milford Mayor Lisa Evans, Vice Mayor Christopher Parrish, Council members Kim Chamberlain, Janet Cooper, Brad Price, and Mark Thompson. Also, please welcome City Manager Michael Doss, who I'm waving at. He just isn't seeing me. That's okay, Michael. I forgive you. Behind them, we have the Miami Township trustees and our fiscal officer, two separate Broncos. A big shout out to our Miami Township trustees, Mary Mackley-Wolf, Mark Schultz. Sorry about that. Mary Mackley-Wolf, Mark Schulte, and Ken Tracy, and Fiscal Officer Eric Ferry, and the second Bronco. We're glad that you're able to join us this year. While we have a little bit of break before the band makes its way here, I want to talk about People's Bank. They're presenting sponsor for Frontier Days for the second year in a row. When you scroll their social media, it's really no wonder, ladies and gentlemen. They consistently give back to the community, both with donations and with their time. Thank you so much, People's Bank, for being such an integral part of Frontier Days 2024. you can see, we got a number of kids here waiting on the side. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen who are watching at home or trying to listen in, please keep your children safe. We know there's a number of businesses around here that like to toss candy. Please try and keep them on the sidewalks. That way they're safe throughout the parade. So, next up, as you can see here, we have the Milford Marching Band. I know you can hear it in the background, like I can. It's the, like I said, the Milford High School Marching Band. The band program is the largest student organization at Milford High School. The Marching Eagles are a highly rated marching band in the nation. They're 5-time national semifinalists at Bands of America, and they placed third in their class in 2019. Great job, boys and girls. Okay, while we wait for the band to come through, I'd like once again to thank our parade sponsor, Champion Windows. Champion is proud of its more than 70 years of quality and experience. Thank you so much once again, Champion, for being the parade sponsor in Frontier Days 2024. And going back to the beginning, not sure if you guys know this, but Frontier Days started because of canoe races on the Little Miami River 62 plus years ago. The canoeists would paddle 25 miles from Foster, Ohio, down to Milford and get out the site that we all now know as Riverside Park, the home of Frontier Days, every single year, right there at the American Legion Post 450 at Victor Steer. Just going to take a little pause here, ladies and gentlemen. The band sounds amazing. So while they're passing by right here in front of our cameras, just want you guys to take a listen in at the phenomenal job this Milford High School Marching Band is doing. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed listening to the band. Again, thank you guys for being here once again this year. If you haven't made it to Frontier Days in the last few years, be sure to come see the layout of the festival grounds. I heard a number of people while we were setting up today making comments about the stage being in a different location, beer booths maybe being a different location. Again, some of the things we found, we absolutely love this layout. Some changes we made over the last 3 to 4 years after COVID, just to kind of space some things out, allow more people to come down and enjoy it. So again, hope you guys all enjoy that. But like I said, the stage is now back on the grass with the river in the backdrop. We've added in some additional picnic tables, spring blankets, folding chairs, whatever you guys like to do. Grab a spot to watch the band, enjoy your food and drink. Okay, and just passing past us was the Milford Exempted Village School District. So again, appreciate everything that the administrative group does to support all of our Milford and Miami Township residents. Thank you guys once again for being here. Next up, we have a number of floats representing the Milford Cheer. So we want to say give a big welcome to Milford High School and Junior High Cheer, as well as the Milford Varsity Dance Team. I can say this, I have a little cheerleader at home myself. Go Eagles. You will unfortunately see me a lot of times between fall, winter, and spring sports out there watching both my kids do what they love for the Eagles. So appreciate all of the girls being here today and passing out the candy like they've become a staple in our parade these last few years. While the cheer and dance teams are making their way through, I just wanted to stop right now to give a special thanks to our Midway sponsor, the Claremont County Convention and Visitors Bureau. The CVB is your most reliable source for current local travel information. And if you would like to learn more about them, you can visit their website at discoverclaremont.com. Again, love all the support from the cheerleaders coming out here. I know they'll be amping up. For those that want to get involved in this, you can definitely go check out a number of the social media sites for Milford Dance and Cheer. Obviously, the season's going to be getting underway here in the back half of the summer, but there's a number of great camps throughout the summer that they're going to be putting on as well. So definitely take a look if you'd like to get your little one involved in Milford Cheer. Waiting for the camera that just panned over to us here. So next up, we have the Yes for Milford. This is a partnership for Milford Schools. Yes for Milford is a group of parents, school staff, alumni, retirees, and other community members from Milford, Miami Township, and Union Township who believe that our schools are the heart of any community. They actively support and advocate for Milford Schools so the district can continue to be one of the best in Ohio. Welcome to you all. Thank you for all that you do to help drive support for our Milford School District. This is actually a good time while we await one of our other longtime sponsors before they kind of come into view for you guys. It's a good time to kind of give a shout out to the Chamber's Community Trustee sponsors who support all of our events, whether it's Frontier Days, whether it's Wham, Breakfast with the Grinch. You guys all know everything with the Eastside Business Bash. We've had a number of kind of spun up over the last couple of years. These sponsors are on all of our social media, all of our emails, and help put on all of these great events. So without them, ladies and gentlemen, honestly, it'd be hard to put on events like this for our community every single year. So without further ado, I'd like to send a big shout out to Mike Castrucci Automotive, the City of Milford, Park National Bank, RDI, Sharefax, Time Savers Heating and Cooling, and Champion. So again, thank you all for the support. We honestly could not do it without each and every one of you supporting us. Next up here, another staple in the Frontier Days Parade is the Red Bank Transport Company. Again, as I alluded to, they're one of our longtime sponsors. They have been our Frontier Days stage sponsor a number of years. As long as I've been a part of the Chamber, I can recall them being the stage sponsor. So if you have something that needs to be hauled, Red Bank Transport Company is your answer. They're a family-owned, radio-dispatched local sand and gravel delivery company working in the tri-state area. So thank you for your support, Red Bank. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you are at Frontier Days every year, you know it's the Red Bank stage. That's it. I feel that they've had that for well over 10 years at this point, as long as I've been here. So, again, appreciate them doing that. Next is big semi-truck coming through. Love the float. People's Bank, they have been committed to serving the community since 1902. See TJ out front here waving. People's Bank was founded on a culture committed to meaningful and lasting relationship with our clients. Their vision is to be the best community bank in America, and they live by that motto, working together, building success. They are shaped by the unique character of the communities that they serve, providing personalized service to help them overcome challenges and seize opportunities. Thank you for being a presenting sponsor again this year, People's Bank. We couldn't do this without you. Next, as you guys heard me say a few minutes ago, our parade sponsor, Champion. In 1953, they were founded in Cincinnati, Ohio as a small manufacturer of aluminum storm windows, storm doors, awnings, and screen rooms. The continued innovation over 70 years has led to them being the leader in quality and experience. Thanks for sponsoring this amazing parade, Champion. Next, the perennial favorite for winning the float competition. They're part of the reason we got out of it. I'm not going to lie. I felt like no matter what we did, we could never compete with Evans Funeral Home, so we just kind of stepped aside and decided to pass out candy instead. So, as you heard me say, Evans Funeral Home, family-owned and operated funeral home with locations in Milford and Goshen, providing character and excellence in funeral service. They offer traditional funeral and cremation services, funeral pre-planning, and pet cremation. And Charlie Evans, a.k.a. Chuck, is Vice President of the Milford Miami Township Chamber and Chair of the Frontier Days Festival. Thank you for being one of our silver sponsors this year. Next up, RDI. You guys, as I said at the top of the call, Vice President, been there for 18 years now, ladies and gentlemen. They are a family-owned business committed to the relentless pursuit of the ultimate customer experience. They were founded in 1978 in Cincinnati. They continue to grow with 11 domestic and nearshore locations and more than 5,000 in-house and work-from-home employees. Their 4 award-winning brands are a team of problem solvers devoted to the best customer experience and call center outsourcing to full-service market research, strategic digital strategy, and technical support services. They're also a longtime community trustee, sponsor of the Milford Miami Township Chamber, so thank you, RDI, for being here. It's long-winded. Want to hurry up and get to Bix. Our shuttle sponsor this year is Bix Driving School. I've seen a number of you guys on social media commenting that you love that we're providing a shuttle. Obviously, can't as many people as we get down here. Obviously, the parking spaces do get taken up fast. So they have stepped in to be our shuttle sponsor. It's the Bix Driving School of Southwest Ohio. It's the premier driving school in Greater Cincinnati. They provide services for teens, adults, and rehabilitated drivers. They've got you covered with 2 convenient locations. Cherry Grove location provides access to exceptional driving training for students all over the east side. Okay, next behind them we have Hello Sunray. They're our cleanup sponsor this year. There's never been a better time to unlock the power of solar energy to reduce electricity bills and environmental impact. The solar energy experts at Hello Sunray are ready to walk you through the process to find the right options for your life, budget, and the planet. So thank you once again, Rhonda and her team from Hello Sunray for being a part of the parade and, again, keeping the parade grounds clean after this event. I know you guys can see this. Yes, that is a giant shark out of the top of a sunroof in an SUV. Can be no other than Sharky's Cuts for Kids. They are the balloon sponsor. They're ready, and if you're ready to love getting your kid's haircut, Sharky's Cuts for Kids Milford is a fully inclusive, child-centered hair salon. They provide an entertaining experience with fun cars, video games, glam stations, and more. All services come with a complimentary manicure, glam ring, sucker, and balloon. Where haircuts are cool and fun rules. They cannot wait to see you soon at Sharky's Cuts for Kids in Milford. Right behind them, we have Time Savers Heating and Cooling. They're another brand new community trustee for the Chamber, and we appreciate their support there and at Frontier Days. Discover comfort and reliability with Time Savers Heating and Cooling. Serving our community for over 18 years, they specialize in keeping your home just right year-round. From swift repairs to efficient installations, trust our local experts to save you time and hassle. This year, they're actually sponsoring our splash zones, plus bringing you cool zones at the festival. If you're hot, just stop by Time Savers and cool off. Plus, they are going to be our dunking boot sponsor, definitely keeping us cool this year. Thank you, Time Savers. Right behind them is Fit for Kids. And if you're looking for a way to keep your kids active, especially during the summer, Gymnastics and Tumbling offers a fun way to be active, build strength, increase flexibility, improve coordination, and gain self-confidence. No matter your age or experience level, Fit for Kids can help you find the right class for you. As you can see here, we still have a number of people walking in a parade for Fit for Kids. Yes, definitely keeping their kids active. This is a great way, ladies and gentlemen. While it seems like a short parade, this is definitely the way to come out and entertain the crowd. So definitely take a look at Fit for Kids if you'd like to keep your kids busy this summer and into the fall. So while we're waiting for Fit for Kids and their entourage to make their way through, I'd like to go back to a little bit more about the history of Frontier Days that honestly people don't necessarily know a lot about. 1962, one of our longtime board members, Wayne Floria, decided to greet those canoe racers with a cookout. Obviously, it was an absolute hit because here we are 62 years later, still doing Frontier Days. Through the years, Wayne and the group that decided to add beverages, games, festival grew and continued even when the canoe races were no longer a thing. So as you enjoy Frontier Days this year, remember to honor Wayne Floria for starting such a fun way to get the summer going in Milford. Again, Wayne, you're always in our hearts and minds during setup, tear down, and all of the fun activities. You definitely still come up every single year, Wayne. We miss you. Okay, right behind them is Chris Hoffman Realtor. They provide you first-class real estate services whether you're buying or selling, and have a pretty cool classic car in the parade as well. Okay, and right behind them, we have the Girl Scouts of Western Ohio. This is Girl Scouts Troop 4952. If you're interested, we'd love to see you join Girl Scouts today. I know my little one decided to head down that path in the fall as well, so I know I have a future Girl Scout on my hands as well. Right behind them in this white pickup truck is Affordable Assisting Angels. These angels are an in-home care company that provides affordable, dependable, and reliable home care to seniors in their home. Thank you for helping our seniors stay in their homes. Affordable Assisting Angels. So no number of you guys are listening or here present at the parade, so you haven't necessarily made it down to the festival grounds just yet. But I want to take a moment to talk about Cincinnati Distilling. Our drink sponsor this year, including our bourbon and beer garden. Cincinnati Distilling resides in a building that was built in the early 19th century, previously known as the Millcroft Inn in Milford, Ohio. It sits on Lot 1 of the Old Mill District and was actually home to the first distillers in our area. Learn about the history of Milford, the Millcroft, and Cincinnati Distilling while you tour the distillery and sip on samples of spirits distilled right here in Cincinnati. As you guys see coming through right now, we have the Miami Township Citizens Police Academy. We'd like to welcome alumni of the Miami Township Citizens Police Academy who do volunteer service in Miami Township and in the Claremont County area. We appreciate all that you do to support our community. Right behind him, you'll notice we see a big sign for re-elect Bonnie Batchelor, Commissioner. We'd like to welcome Bonnie Batchelor once again. She is actually running for re-election for the Claremont County Commissioner. Thank you, Bonnie, for being here once again at the Frontier Days Parade. Behind them, we see this giant cleanup truck. This is the Miami Township Service Department. Again, welcome to the Miami Township Service Department. This group of 17 people is responsible for the maintenance of all, and I mean all, township roads, parks, cemeteries, buildings, and vehicles. That's a lot of ground to cover. We thank you guys for taking time out of your day to be here and be a part of the parade. Okay, I know you guys can hear this music coming down the line right now. This is Star Strutters Baton Corp. It's a group of girls and boys from the age of 3 to 22. They are Ohio State, regional, and national team and solo champions. We want to wish them luck as they head to nationals here in a couple months in July. While we allow the Strutters to make their way through, I want to go back to a little bit more about the history of Frontier Days. And honestly, think about how many of you personally attended through the years. Are there some special events that you remember? I know when I first came in, 8 years ago, there were some amazing ones. We used to have frog jumping. We had a spaghetti eating contest by Pedrino. We had lawnmower racing and some of the more recent things that we've been trying to do and bring new and exciting activities to you guys. Some of the more amazing are Victor, the wrestling bear, and there are rumors that one year there was actually a skydiving clown. Before my time, but again, always a lot of fun memories here as part of Frontier Days. Next up is Little Miami Brewing Company. They're a Cincinnati brewery that focuses on small batch craft beer brewed in-house. It's a family-friendly tap room that's warm and inviting with a beautiful view of the river. Enjoy watching a game, sitting by the fire pit, or having a party. Little Miami Brewing is the destination for it all. They would like to thank the Playground for helping design and create their float this year in honor of Coda Team Tyler. And for those of you that know Libby Rose, she's going to try and take all the credit for that float. She only gets partial, though, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we have Claremont Chorale. They started the Claremont Festival Chorale, which was founded in January 2006 with the mission of bringing choral music programs to the greater Claremont community, and our own executive director, Andrew Brady, helped create things and bring that group to fruition. We also welcome the opportunity to expand our concert venue to greater Cincinnati and beyond. Okay, next up, we have Michael Alford, Coldwell Banker. Hopefully some of you guys got a chance. Michael actually participated in our little bourbon tasting with Cincinnati Distilling yesterday. If you don't know him, he's Milford's trusted source for all things real estate. He's located on Main Street in the heart of historic Milford. He has over 10 years of experience helping buyers and sellers navigate the real estate process with ease and confidence. As a lifelong Milford resident, Michael takes great pride in showcasing all this hometown has to offer. Give Michael a call and let him help you with your real estate needs. Behind them, another thing, I know I'm talking about my kids, right? Another place that my daughter is at once a week, Dance Etc. It's a fun place to learn. They were established in 1996. They offer dance and tumbling classes for ages 1 to adult. So take a look and see if you spot a few princesses with them. Rumor has it that Elsa, Anna, Sleeping Beauty, Belle, Ariel, Rapunzel, and Jasmine are all with them today. Behind them, this beautiful white truck is Quentin Flagg from State Farm. He is not only a quality insurance agent providing insurance and financial services to Milford and its surrounding areas, he's also a valued board member of the Milford Miami Township Chamber. He actually joined not long after I joined the Chamber as well. So thank you, Q, for all your support of the Chamber and our East Side businesses. I know you're not listening, buddy, but we need to do lunch here soon. It's been far too long. You guys can see as the camera's kind of panned over to these guys. Yes, that is the School of Rock. So I hope you guys are ready to rock. The School of Rock, this is School of Rock Cincinnati House Band. Try not to talk too much over them while they're performing a little bit here. They're going to be performing all of your favorite tunes this weekend. They're a performance-based music education program for youth and adults who want to learn the guitar, bass, drums, keys, or vocals. You can check out their schools in Madisonville and Northern Kentucky by calling 513-586-ROCK. Or visit CincinnatiSchoolofRock.com to schedule a free trial lesson. I messed that up, Cincinnati.schoolofrock.com to check out that free trial lesson. Learn how to rock on stage and in real life with School of Rock. Be sure to catch them, as I said, Saturday. They're actually going to be on our big stage from 3 to 4:30 on the Frontier Days Festival grounds. Behind them, we have the Greater Milford Area Historical Society, also known as Brumman House, and they were established in 1967. They're dedicated to preserving and promoting the rich history of Milford and Miami Township, Ohio. You can see their president, Amy Pritz, supporting a 1920 bathing costume. She must be ready to take her place in Saturday's dunking booth already. She's not going to be there until noon on Saturday. So come down to Festival, dunk Amy and others from noon till 8 p.m., and this is going to support some of our wonderful local nonprofit members. So while we're allowing the Historical Society to make their way through before our next entrance comes, just want to remind everyone that tomorrow the festival starts at 5 with rides and games, food, drink, and a chance to try your luck with the big six-wheel. Magic Tom's actually going to be down there performing at 7 p.m., and rumor has it that 3 of those princesses you guys saw on the screen a few minutes ago are actually going to be making an appearance from 6 to 8. So if you're wondering who that is, it will be Anna, it will be Elsa, and Rapunzel. The band tomorrow night is our favorite. They usually kick things off on Thursday, so we're super excited to move them to the Friday spot, and that is none other than Accounting Skeletons. So can't wait. Love everything they do to support Frontier Days every year. Next up, Milford Youth Theater. Their mission is to create an opportunity for the youth in our community and bring their talents and creativity to the stage. Love to say welcome. They're a new chamber member, so we love having them. Have known a number of these members for years, so love everything that Milford Youth Theater is doing in our community. Right behind them is the Claremont County Public Library. Their headquarters are in Miami Township. It's their Miami Township branch. It's actually on Buckwheat Road next to Mulberry Elementary. What are you guys going to discover? As you can see on the side of their van, come check it out. So we have a little bit of a gap before the next float kind of makes its way into your guys' vision. So I want to mention, once again, our stage sponsor, Red Bank Transport. They're family owned and operated since 1982 here in Milford, Ohio. Red Bank Transport specializes in local and over-the-road dump truck and dump trailer services. Hauling services include dirt removal, scrap metal transport, steel bed dump, trailer service, and moving sand, gravel, and limestone for both commercial and residential customers. You can see here coming into your screen right now is the First Baptist Church of Glen Estee. They're committed to knowing Christ and making him known. I do believe they're new to the parade this year. I don't recall them being here last year. So appreciate you guys making your way out here, First Baptist Church of Glen Estee, and being a part of Frontier Days 2024. So if you're wondering right now, hey Ron, what's going to be happening Thursday, Friday, Saturday? What can I come down to? Well, let me tell you a little bit about the entertainment. This year it's going to be sponsored by Lovin's Insurance. They, again, a longtime sponsor for those of you guys that have been coming to this parade for years. They're a longtime sponsor of Frontier Days. Milford Miami Township Chamber and supporting us in a number of events that we've done. We know them well, as they've been actually our insurance agent for years and can speak firsthand to the quality Lovin's provides to all of their customers. Thank you, Lovin's, for supporting us and the live music this weekend. So, as I said, we tonight, starting at 8 o'clock, once the parade wraps, we all kind of get things cleaned up down here. We're going to have Vinyl Countdown. They are new to us this year, ladies and gentlemen, so please come down, check them out. They came on a really good recommendation from the Counting Skeletons. As I said a few minutes ago, Counting Skeletons will be here Friday night, and then Saturday, kind of, it's become our staple, the Lunchbox Band. So, again, someone that we reached out to right after COVID, and I think everyone's enjoyed them the last few years. I know the mayor has been known to hop on a couple chairs from time to time and enjoy the band on Saturday night, so looking forward to that. Okay, coming up right now is the Claremont County Animal Shelter. We'd like to say welcome to our county animal shelter and all of the cute pets that they have with them today. If you'd like to find out how you can volunteer, foster a dog, or bring home a new family member, you can do all this by visiting their website, ClaremontCountyOhio.gov/animal shelter. So thank you guys for being here. Frontier Days 2024. Luckily for them, we have Shaggy the Chic Mobile Pet Spa coming behind the Claremont County Animal Shelter. As I said, it's got some additional cute dogs walking in the parade. We really should have we just got a new puppy. We should have brought it down in the parade today, right? But we did not. I'm sure she would have been a little overwhelmed given she's only 8 weeks old at this point. So behind them, we have Shaggy to Chic. They're a mobile pet spa. They bring salon experience right to your doorstep. Ensuring your pets are always groomed to perfection without leaving the comfort of your home. Okay, and coming in behind them is the members of the Claremont County Democratic Party. They're here to greet people and enjoy this great community event. As a reminder, we'll see some others throughout the parade. This is an election year, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you who know me, I'm the most non-political person, so I will not get into that by any means. But again, whether you're Republican, Democrat, independent, please make sure you exercise your vote. It's a great exercise your right to vote. It's a great part of being part of this country, so make sure you get out and vote in November. You can see here on the screen, we actually have Samantha Meadows for Congress. She is the Democratic nominee for Congress in Ohio's 2nd Congressional District. She believes politics is about people, not money. She's a hands-on candidate. Reach out at www.votemeadows.com, and she will come to your community for a kitchen table town hall. She believes that we can all do better when we all do better. Okay, and behind Samantha Meadows was actually Olive Leaf Homes, the 6 Realty. They're the world's best realtors. Just ask their moms. They serve all of your real estate needs. Behind them is actually Serendipity Salon and Spa. They're an upscale salon without the attitude. The owner, Kim Strange, has provided a fun and family-oriented establishment since 2006. Again, another place that you can find my daughter every few months. Okay, coming into your view right now is St. Andrew, St. Elizabeth, Seton Ann. They are a pre-K through 8th Catholic school. It started as a single school of St. Andrew in 1948 and expanded to include St. Elizabeth and Seton in 1959. Since then, more than 3,000 students have been blessed with having a faith-filled Catholic education from a school with a history of excellence. Thank you, St. Andrews, St. Elizabeth, and Seton, for being a part of Frontier Days 2024. For our next float comes into view, I want to mention once again the Frontier Days Midway sponsors, the Claremont County Convention and Visitors Bureau. It's not only all the rides and games with the blow-up laser tag out front, the children's area to our left. Check it out. They have some awesome things going on over there for adults as well as kids. The Claremont CVB is your most reliable source for current local travel info. Check them out at discoverclaremont.com. Yeah. And behind them is the big agency, the BIG Agency, winner of multiple WAM awards from the Milford Miami Township Chamber. They are a locally owned insurance agency that offers several companies for the best rates and coverages. And they now offer Medicare as well. So thank you, Big Agency, for being a part of Frontier Days 2024. behind them, enjoying the splash zones, to say the least. I don't know if you guys can really catch this on the camera view or not, is Sailor Sanitation. They offer affordable, reliable, and clean portable toilet rentals. Hope that's clean water, right? They also have septic services, including pumping, inspections, and riser installations. Again, another new participant in the parade this year. So thank you, Sailor Sanitation, for being here this year. Next up, Life Change Church. At Life Change Church, they want to love, grow, and serve the Milford community. They invite you on Sundays at 9 a.m. for service and kids camp June 10th through 12th for children in kindergarten through 6th grade. Again, believe another new participant this year, so thank you, Life Change Church, for being here. Coming into screen right now, Sim Haven. They provide assisted living, long-term care, and rehabilitation services to those 60 years and older, and right here in the heart of Milford. So thank you, Sim Haven, for being here today. We'll go back real quick to our shuttle sponsor. As I mentioned earlier, it's going to be Bix Driving School this year. And as I said, they are your go-to driving school for teen and adult driver education, including meeting job or insurance requirements, rehabilitative services, or evaluations for adaptive equipment requirements. So thank you, Bix Driving School. Again, shuttle has been a hit for everyone the last few years. Obviously, come down, enjoy it. I know walking up some of these hills in Milford isn't always as fun that late at night. So please, please, please come down and hop on the Bix Driving School shuttle this year. Okay, next up, I'd like to mention, you can see here, Center Bank. Please join me in welcoming Center Bank, where you can enjoy banking again. Big supporter of the Chamber. We've actually hosted some different events with them throughout the years. So again, appreciate them being a part of the parade once again this year. As you can see here, a number of great floats. I just wonder what the judges are thinking. Again, we've seen some amazing floats. I love that we went with Let's Go to the Carnival theme this year. Definitely seen some people own all of this. We got a Zoltar, very, very creative. I know Kim Curran can't hear me, but I got to be honest, that may be one of my favorite floats so far, Kim. So, yeah, I think the judges are going to have a difficult job judging all of this year. So next up here, we have Dancing on Main. They're friendly. They are a small family dance studio offering classes in ballet, tap, jazz, hip-hop, and beginning tumbling and yoga for ages 3 through adult, as well as kids' birthday parties and adult dance parties. Next up, coming to everyone's screen, is Day Heights Auto Service. They provide honest and trustworthy car repair and towing services. They've been serving Milford and the surrounding area since 1982. In fact, they're such great community supporters that they were given the 2024 the WHAM Chamber Advocacy Award. Thank you for all you do for our community, Day Heights Auto. Again, they have been a sponsor of a number of great events for us over these last few years. So again, thank you everyone at Day Heights. You guys have been amazing. We had a car show a couple years ago. These guys wanted in. Breakfast with the Grinch, and they've been in the last 2 years that we've done it. So again, Day Heights has been amazing for us, and being part of that group that actually votes on some of the big chamber awards and on the advocacy side. It was a no-brainer for me for Day Heights, because again, these guys have stepped up in an absolutely amazing way these last couple years to sponsor a number of events, bringing flatbeds down that you guys can sit on the back of and check out if you're a little boy or a little girl that enjoys those kind of things. So again, we love that they bring all their equipment out for everyone to enjoy. And as you can see here, they have their entire fleet, and they've really brought everything out today for the community to enjoy. I'm sure they got a lot of candy loaded on the back of those flatbeds as well. So thank you guys. Speaking of candy, let's mention, pick up your stuff, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't get everything picked up, though, we do, as I said earlier, have Hello Sunray. They're going to be our cleanup sponsor. Let's try and get as much of it picked up as possible for them as we try and clean up the parade route. It's never been a better time, though, for Hello Sunray to have a conversation with them about unlocking the power of solar energy to reduce your electricity bills and the environmental impact. Solar energy experts at Hello Sunray are ready to walk you through the process to find the right options for your life, budget, and the planet. So this is like the part of the broadcast where I have to figure out how to fill like 10 minutes of dead air. And you guys are going to think I'm being a little facetious, but I'm not. So, that said, I'll talk a little bit slower. Coming up, we have the Syrian Shrine and Ladies Oriental Shrine, Court 8. The Shriners and the Ladies Oriental Shrine, Court 8 support Shriners Hospitals for Children, 22 pediatric specialty hospitals throughout the U.S. Thank you for all you do. Again, in all seriousness, I know everyone absolutely loves. I can remember as a kid in my hometown enjoying watching the Shriners at the parade. You guys can see a number of these cars zipping around. And again, this is always the highlight, right, that the kids enjoy and why everyone comes out to the parade once they sit so close. So we thank the Shriners for coming here every single year. Again, they're a staple of the Frontier Days parade as long as I've been a part of it. And again, they absolutely enjoy what they do. You can tell that for sure. So we appreciate you guys being here. I know they're usually staging fairly early on. And again, they're an absolute hit, and we enjoy them being here as always. While we're letting the Shriners do their things, you guys get to watch it. I'll try not to talk too much, but I want to take some time to talk about People's Bank once again. As I said earlier, they've been committed to serving the community since 1902. They were founded on a culture committed to meaningful and lasting relationships with their clients. Their vision is to be the best community bank in America, not just Milford, in America, ladies and gentlemen. And they live by that motto, working together and building success. They're shaped by the unique character of the communities that they serve, providing personalized service to help you overcome challenges and seize opportunities. So please stop in and see TJ and the team at People's Bank. Again, while the Shriners are coming through, I just want to mention some of the characters you guys see. You know, you heard me mention some of the princesses that are going to be available. Well, we also have our very own Gary the Lion. He's going to be at the festival grounds. He was actually there from 3 to 5, along with the FC Cincinnati street team from 3 to 6:30 with FC Cincinnati merchandise. Gary loves to get his picture taken with his fans and frolic with the kids. I was actually messing with him a little bit earlier today. The upside is if you put in his nose, he's going to look for it, and then you can kind of mess with him a little bit, guys. So Brady going to be he can probably be convinced to ride a ride with the child. I'm telling you, I've seen it happen. Don't hesitate to ask him, maybe hop in a merry-go-round or something like that, because he has been known to do that a time or two. Again, keep an eye out for him on the festival grounds. As I said, he's going to be out and about all up and on throughout the weekend. On Saturday, we'll have School Rock from 3 to 4:30, 8 p.m. Lunchbox going to be performing. But definitely stop down and support FC Cincinnati and try and get yourself some awesome FCC merchandise. I know you guys have heard me talk about Bix Driving School. We've got to stay between the yellow lines here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we should pass out some business cards for Bix Driving School. As I said, they are our shuttle sponsor this year. Kind of find it interesting. Could mention to these guys that there's more to the roads than just kind of spinning around in circles the entire team. But I know I've talked about them a few times now. They are your behind-the-wheel training experts. They will pick you up at school or home and going to return you back to your home within a limited service area. They offer flexible scheduling with a variety of start days and times. So definitely give them a call for all of your driving school needs. I wish you guys could actually hear the cameramen over here cracking up right now just watching these guys go through it. So again, these guys are always fun, great staple at the parade. We appreciate them being here. I'm sure you guys hopefully can hear all the tires squealing in the background as well with these guys. Having a lot of fun for sure. one of the sponsors this year that I haven't had a chance to mention, I know I kind of mentioned her at the top of it, is Chris Richter and the Paint Playground. She and her company have actually been the children's area sponsor for the last 3 years, I feel like. Again, you guys are probably familiar with it. Formerly known as the Craft Lab. Awesome that she's going through an amazing rebrand. Please stop by and talk to her about some of that. As those of you in the community are probably aware, she's been a part of building a very specific paint playground, and I know she's looking to kind of take that thing beyond Milford as well. So excited for her. Had the opportunity to do that ribbon cutting right after COVID. Another great success story. She was one of the few businesses that I know continue to blossom right during COVID. A lot of people were scared to do that. We've had a number of great businesses that did the exact same thing and are continuing to flourish. And Chris, in this case, is actually going through a rebrand. So, again, our children's area sponsor this year, the Paint Playground. So, please stop down, show some love to Chris Richter and her company. Again, splash zones and the cool zones. One cool thing, you guys are probably seeing the splash zones on camera here. The cool zones we're actually going to have down at the Frontier Days ground. We're going to have some misters going on. As I mentioned, we're going to have a dunk tank. We're not really going to break that out until Saturday. We're going to have a number of great local dignitaries hopping in to support some nonprofits. But again, love it. Not quite as hot as it was last year, but love that Times ICRC Heating and Cooling stepped up just to provide these misters. Again, we'll be a little hot in that sun and on this black asphalt. So, again, great opportunity for you guys to kind of take advantage of that as well. So, I'll pause here for a second to talk about our next float now that the Shriners have made their way through. This is Tiny Miss Claremont County. This is Alice Carpenter. She's less than 2 years old. She's here and is sponsored by Another Heating and Air. You heard me correctly. That is the name of the company, Another Heating and Air. So thank you, Alice Carpenter, for being here and being a part of the parade. Right behind them is the Kiwanis Club of Milford. They are dedicated to making the world and the Milford community a better place for children and young adults to live. With more than 13,000 clubs worldwide located in 94 countries, Kiwanis' motto is serving the children of the world. Milford Kiwanis is hosting their first Kiwanis Fest on August 24th at 5 Points Landing. So please be sure to come out and support the Kiwanis. Right behind Kiwanis, we have the Meggie Funeral Home and Crematory. The Meggie Funeral Home helps families during life's most difficult times with care and compassion. They are family owned and operated and have an on-site crematory. I also want to say personally, they've been a sponsor of the Milford Lacrosse Foundation, which I've been a part of for the last 8 years, in addition to Evans Funeral Home as well, and Quentin Flagg. So again, we have a number of local businesses and chamber board members who've stepped up. Excited to have them and see all the support from these guys every single year. And next up, we have the Claremont County Republicans for Trump 2024. Again, as I mentioned earlier with the Democratic group that came through, it is a voting year, ladies and gentlemen. So again, no matter what side you are on, please exercise your right to get out and vote. It's very, very important for the state of our country. So please take the time to make sure you vote later this year. Okay, and right behind them, you can see these beautifully painted trucks. This is Clark Heating and Cooling. They are a four-generation family-owned company serving all of your heating and cooling needs. They're ready to make your home comfy. So if you have any issues, obviously, as we're heading into the summer months and you're just sure, definitely give them a call. Look to get a tune-up. Make sure things are going to be working before we actually head into those hot summer months. I know next weekend, forecast is already looking to be in the 80s and 90s. Definitely don't want your AC going out. So again, give Clark Heating and Cooling a call to come and check your AC unit out. So I want to mention festival food. You're probably wondering, hey Ron, what are we going to have this year? Well, first of all, I'd like to mention Book Matters is actually the proud festival food sponsor this year. You can check out their read and return program. You're now able to return like new and gently used books purchased at the Book Matters. For each book, you're going to receive membership points to use on future purposes. You can learn more at thebookmatters.com. Okay, coming up right now is another Milford staple, Almer's Auto Care. They provided more than 85 years of auto repair excellence to our community. They continue to provide exceptional auto repair and maintenance services in Cincinnati and Kentucky. Again, I'm sure you guys can hear all these little voices behind them. We have the Milford Youth Football and Cheer. They're a youth football and cheer organization established to promote the wholesome development of youth participants through their association with instructors and coaches in the sports of football and cheer. Again, I've been a part of this since my son got into football in second grade, and my daughter started cheer last year. So love that these guys are here and supporting the parade every single year. So again, if you're interested in getting your son or daughter into football or cheer, definitely take a look at what Milford Youth Football and Cheer has to offer. I know you guys can see right now coming into your view is a giant blue bus. Well, that's none other than the Bluebird Bus of Hope. No matter what your situation is, you're not alone. The Bluebird Bus of Hope is here to walk with you long term. Their mission is to bridge the gap between you and the services available to you in the most accessible way. And all of their services are free. So again, for those of you guys who probably knows the Big Blue Bus, they actually helped put on the Breakfast with the Grinch last year. A number of their volunteers were actually making all of the pancakes and some of the additional food that we were offering at Breakfast with the Grinch. So again, love the partnership that we have had with the Bluebird Bus of Hope the last couple of years. So thank you once again for being a part of the parade, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, coming up behind them is Techna Title. They're actually a real estate title agency proudly serving Milford and the surrounding communities for over 30 years. They provide closing services and title insurance to real property owners, realtors, and lenders. And again, have an absolutely amazing float. Great job, ladies and gentlemen, putting that together. Right behind here, you guys can see none other than Schmidt for Ohio. Representative Jean Schmidt wishes everyone a fun-filled Frontier Days. Her words, and may God bless everyone. I know I don't have a chance, and I probably can't see Andrea and I standing up here, but Jean, appreciate everything that you do for our community. I know you guys see here all of our local ribbon cuttings, new businesses, old businesses celebrating anniversaries. Jean's there, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta give her credit. Love that she's out there supporting everything within the Milford, Miami Township area every single year. Yes, she's waving at me and Andrea. That's what she's doing. So thank you for being here, Jean, as always. We appreciate you. Okay, and right behind Jean is the Milford Youth Soccer Association. We'd like to say a big welcome to the Milford Youth Soccer Association. I'm sure you guys probably know them more popularly in the Milford area as Say. I know a lot of times people say Soccer. And there he is. You guys can see him on your screen right now. We have FCC's Gary the Lion breaking it down with Say Soccer. Appreciate you for being here, Gary. Excited. And obviously FCC's off to a really good start. Unfortunately had a tough loss yesterday against Nashville, but I know they're going to rebound here in their next match. I know Gary's hugging on the kids and enjoying everyone out here with the parade. Again, please stop down and see the FCC team this weekend. We'd love to have you supporting them. They've been a great supporter of the chamber, everything we do within the community as well. Behind them, you can see here in this Tootsie Roll themed golf cart, it's Tickled Sweet. Want to say hello to them. They are Milford's finest chocolate and candy store in the heart of historic Milford. Their candy is delicious. They're open actually 7 days a week to tickle you sweet. So please stop in and see them. Behind them, I didn't get a chance to kind of see as much over the camera guys got it. Beautiful horse-drawn carriage is Whitegate Realtors. They're another local realty group. We'd love to say welcome to them. I know that I do believe this is the first time that they have been in the parade with us, so thank you. A lot of new entries this year. Right behind them, you can see here, Painter for Commissioner. This is for those that are in Splash Zone, beware. I think this is probably one of the yep, he's getting out. Yep, he's getting out of his car, ladies and gentlemen. This has become the staple. Hopefully, everyone enjoys what David Painter does. This is great. I love that he is hopping out the last 2 years that we've done this. I love that David gets out and participates like this in the splash zone. He said he's ready for battle. I'm sure you guys can kind of see he has a giant water gun out there having a great time. And more importantly, he's here because he's running for re-election this fall. So please get out and vote. Behind them is the Milford Masonic Lodge. A big welcome to them. This is Milford Masonic Lodge number 54. They are a strong, active lodge of about 320 members who meet in a historic building in downtown Milford. Also, their member Jay Rothenbach will be selling bologna sandwiches and walking tacos at Frontier Days to raise money for the lodge. Be sure to visit him and try them. They certainly are delicious. Right behind them, we have Muddy Mutt Pet Grooming. They offer full-service grooming on all breeds of dogs and cats. Their state-of-the-art salon is located in Milford, and they also offer mobile grooming services and their top-of-the-line design grooming vans. So thank you, Muddy Mutt Pet Grooming, for being here. Again, I kind of sound like a broken record, but I feel like they were on a parade last year. So again, love all of the new entrants that we have had in the parade. It's good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you guys for coming out today. While we're letting them make their way through with some of their furry friends, I want to talk about the food. We all love the Gracie Fair food. Let's be realistic. We can break our diet a time or two. We're going to have a lot of that, a lot of delicious options down at the festival grounds tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. If you're craving fried bologna sandwiches, barbecue, walking tacos, funnel cakes, cotton candy, a deep-fried candy bar. Still have never had one of those. I guess I got to stop by. Or deep-fried Twinkie. You'll find all that and more at Frontier Days. Be sure to come on down, get your fair food on. What about beverages? Yes, we've got all those at Frontier Days, too. In addition to sodas and waters, we're going to have a variety of domestic and craft beers. As a guy who kind of helped organize all that, I can tell you we have Cincinnati Distilling. So we have Astra brand. Astra Red Cream Soda will be down here with us. We're trying to support a number of other local craft breweries. Mad Tree will be here. We actually have Shade. There's Sway seltzers as well. And in addition to Seeing Colors IPA, heard some feedback that people would love for us to have some more IPAs down here. And the big hits last year, Mango Cart and Summer Shandy. So please stop by, see everyone this weekend. Next up, all these big rays of sunshine is the Sammy Sunshine Foundation. They're one of our amazing local nonprofits. They help adults with special needs create sunshine by being the best friend they can be and living their best life. Check them out at sammysunshine.org and on TikTok and Facebook. Yeah, I'll say I wanted to wait a second though, where the camera guys could get this in frame. So love what these guys are doing. This is Smooth Flow Soft Washing. This is an entry that, as you can see, they told us we're gonna get some people wet, and I love that the camera guys are catching this. They are definitely doing just that in our splash zones, and honestly, they're actually outside the splash zones. I'm not gonna lie, they're breaking the rules. It's okay though. The kids are loving it. They're having fun. If you're not familiar with them, Smooth Flow Soft Washing, they're exterior cleaning experts offering pressure washing, soft washing, gutter cleaning, window cleaning, and more. Right behind them, I know the sun's kind of in everyone's eyes on this one, is Crown Staffing. They specialize in staffing for the light industrial, office, and healthcare industries. They're a family-owned organization with a respected national presence. They're currently in 15 states and 60 markets. Are you a local business that needs help finding quality people? Then call Crown Staffing. Are you job hunting and don't know the best place to start? Call Crown Staffing, located in Milford Shopping Plaza. You can stop in and see them. Passing us right now, you see this great unicorn is McDonald's, the Ison family's restaurants. The Ison family fulfilled their dream to own, operate a family business, and offer the same great opportunity to young people looking for a career in the restaurant industry. They now own 6 restaurants, including our very own local McDonald's. So welcome once again. I know that the Ison family recently purchased all that. We appreciate you guys being here once again. So I know it's a little bit behind there. So getting caught up, though, ladies and gentlemen, we have Kroger. Take a look at this beautiful old-fashioned delivery cart. Kroger's cart is one of the favorites in a parade, along with the old-fashioned fire truck. Okay, maybe I like old-fashions, usually the bourbon variety, but hey, I digress a little bit. So thank you again for Kroger. We've obviously commandeered a lot of the parking lot this year to have some great food offerings and drinks available to everyone. So hope you guys certainly enjoyed, and we appreciate their support. Next up is Homeology Realtors. I want to say welcome to Homeology Realtors, the brokerage of freedom. Again, another new entrant this year. As I said at the top of this, ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the largest parade I have personally been a part of over the last nearly 10 years, and certainly myself announcing it. So I appreciate everyone doing this. Next up, the Bubble Bus. And definitely just kind of moving the whole way through the splash zones the entire time. I have to say, this is probably one of the favorites of the kids thus far. I love that you guys are doing this. The Bubble Bus is a big local family having fun and spreading smiles with their kids and neighbors. As you can see here on the side of it, this is powered by TryPineStraw.com and the Holmes Cool Bus. So very, very cool entrant. At the risk of sounding like a broken record, like I've said, another new entrant. We appreciate them being here. Definitely fun watching all the kids hopping out, enjoying everything the Bubble Bus has brought to the parade today. Next up is Kingsbury Productions. I don't know if the camera guys can zoom in on that guy on the motorcycle here, but yes, you can see this is a guy who you guys have all know and love. Definitely one of the beloved characters in the Christmas season. And certainly the guy who's the star of what will now become our third annual Breakfast with the Grinch. He's being brought to you by Kingsbury Productions. They're known for bringing quality educational programming and positive entertainment. And again, having a lot of great characters like the Grinch, like Cindy Lou Who. You can see Elsa coming here as well. For those that don't know, whenever you go to Cincinnati's Festival of Lights, Kingsbury Productions is actually the group that's helping to bring a number of the characters to the Festival of Lights every year. So again, local business that does a lot for the chamber as well, and we appreciate them. Okay, behind them is the Spring Master tumbling team. They're a tumbling team that was started in 1981. So welcome, appreciate you guys for being here. Coming up next, you'll see Roofing for Troops, a group that has been joining us the last 2 years. I'll be honest, I haven't had a chance to see what all they're giving away this year. I know last year they were phenomenal to kind of reach out and try and give out some complimentary food and drinks to any of our participants. So again, they have a booth set up next to one of the beer stations and the main stage, so please stop by, see what they have. I know last year they had a great raffle. Hopefully they have another great one as well. So I'd love for you guys to stop by and see them. So as you can see here, as I mentioned, Spring Master Tumbling Team. Group started in 1981. I want to say welcome again. Another new entrant into the parade. So we appreciate everyone kind of coming out and making this parade bigger and better. I know usually we say this thing will wrap up at about an hour, and that's definitely where we're at this point. You can see Mr. Chris Ham, the guy who's been putting the parade on for, 20 years it seems like. I don't know, it's been quite that long, Chris, but we appreciate everything that you do. That's a wrap. I want to say thank you once again to Champion for sponsoring our parade tonight and People's Bank for being the presenting sponsor of this year's Frontier Days. Thank you for coming. Please join us down here at the grounds. The festival, as I said, will be tonight until 10 p.m. Maybe a little bit later if Andrea lets me do what I like to do every year. We'll see if I can convince the band. Tomorrow will be 5 to 11. Probably going to hold that tight because Saturday ends up getting a little crazier, a little bit longer. Saturday will be from noon to 11. Like I said, we're going to have School of Rock. We'll have Lunchbox Band wrapping it up. And I'll be honest, I've been known to ask Lunchbox to stay until about 11:45 and make last call a little bit later. So, again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in at home. Everyone for coming down and being a part of the parade and enjoying it. I am signing off. Have a great night and enjoy the weekend. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freeze-On Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Himself inside the tent. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.